All right, so this next one is the only one on our list that is not a Netflix title. And I don't know anything about it. It looks like it might be... I'm looking at our movies and it's like 3 of the 5 look like they're going to be dramas, and possibly romantic dramas. So let's... Mm-hmm. It is the week of romance. Yeah, have you heard of this?
Of course, with Valentine's Day coming up, that would make perfect sense.
Actually, yeah, I didn't even think about it. That's a good point. Yeah, so have you heard of this though?
Nope, I haven't.
Yeah. So I'll tell you just real quick when you mentioned Valentine's Day. So my wife is Italian. Other Mike knows my wife, okay? But my wife is Italian and from Italy. And in Italy, they don't really celebrate Valentine's Day. And then like me, other than my wife, I haven't really had a great amount of dating going on. I would say like a normal amount, but anyway. So I've never really paid attention to Valentine's Day, and my wife neither. So I didn't even think about Valentine's Day. Isn't it like on the 16th? Right?
On the 14th.
Okay, yeah. So it's not something that we usually get really into. We get each other something small or whatever, but not a big deal. Anyway, though, so this looks like it might be another drama here. Yeah, so let's check it out. We are watching the trailer for The Action Pack Needs You. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Float 2024 official trailer. Andrea Bang, Robbie Amell, coming at us from Lionsgate Movies. We're going to like the video. So this has... Oh, I love the fact that I have this extension now. I finally downloaded it because we're going to have the MAARS Summit, and I needed it for the MAARS Summit. So this movie has 1.3 million views. Ooh. And it has 1.7 thousand likes and 613 dislikes. So that actually is a good ratio. My understanding, as long as the likes are significantly smaller, the dislikes are significantly smaller. My understanding is that is a good ratio. So Float, watch the trailer now on digital and on demand and in select theaters February 9th. And that is the description. No, here we go. Waverly thought she had her future figured out. She'd start her medical residency in Toronto after a summer visit with her parents in Taipei. What her plans are suddenly changed. She makes an impulsive detour to a small Canadian town where she meets local lifeguard Blake. After he saves her from nearly drowning at a beach party, Blake offers to teach Waverly to swim, and as the lessons continue, the two unexpectedly find themselves falling in love. But will Blake's ties to his past and Waverly's plans to begin a new job keep them apart once summer ends? Based on the novel by Kate Marchant. Okay, what were you going to say? I'm sorry?
No, I just was listening to what you're saying and stuff like that. I was like, just another one of those movies that very similar theme to other ones we've seen, but that's not a bad thing, just observation.
I know this person. Kate Marchant. I cannot remember. I know the name. I think I've seen her before in something. Probably for this book, The Whistleblower. I don't know. I've never read the book. I don't recall the name of the book, but okay, Kate Marchant. Okay, I don't know. She might have a face, just one of those faces that you think you've met him before. Right. But yeah, so another romance coming out at an appropriate time, close to Valentine's Day, which is great. It's coming out on demand though, so not getting a huge. It says in select theaters, but in select theaters usually means like in Hollywood and stuff like that. Okay. Well, let me see. So, Bella12 says, hello, how's it going? We're doing great here. We're about to watch a trailer for a romantic drama. Any thoughts on the trailer before we get started based on the description and the name and all that?
Nope.
All right. Well, we have a 2-minute and 20-second trailer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I love my awesome Support the Troops Stormtrooper mug. Do you know where you can get a mug just like this one, but different? Bottega Krua. Bottega Krua is an Italian born and raised artisan trained at the Academy of Fine Arts in Venice, Italy. Since 2010, Bottega Krua has offered unique handmade and hand-painted ceramics, pottery, and other artistic products. You can find these products at her Etsy store by following the link down below. She also takes custom orders, but they may take longer to ship because she has to make them after you order them. So, go check out Bottega Krua to get yourself an awesome mug just like this one or the ones you've been seeing behind me as this ad has been going on. Remember, guys, supporting our partners is supporting the pack, the Action Pack. Here we go.
On 3, big breath in. 1,
Okay.
2.
He's a big name actor, actually.
Waverly? Hi, Auntie. What are you doing here? I haven't had time off since med school, so now is my chance before I start my residency. I haven't told my parents. You made it!
Okay.
Hi.
You're Rachel's neighbor.
I'm Blake.
Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh. There it is. They're falling in love.
You okay?
You okay?
I'm okay. Are you okay?
Me? Morning.
Hi.
You can't swim, huh?
I kind of missed that as a kid.
I could teach you.
Why are you doing this?
Like spending time with you.
Okay. Romance here.
Tell me about your parents.
I was dating them 4 years. They make sure I have everything that I need, but they don't really know me.
All right. Now, one thing that I do want to say is, so 4 years of med school. So she's at least 22, 23. I've been married for like something like 3 years or something like that. So no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm being kidding. I've been married for 8 years, and so I was 23, 22 when I met my wife. 23, 22, something like that. My wife told me that she could not swim when we met. And I never taught her to swim or anything since then. Like, we haven't, like, gone, But when you don't know how to swim, I mean, it's like, I don't know how to, like, swim. But, I mean, if you fall in the water, you can flail around and kind of figure out how to not die. I mean, this woman fell into the water here and was like, nope, just going to sink to the bottom. See you guys later. Because you know Ellie.
She's got to be helpless. She's got to be helpless in the movie.
Yeah.
Make it more attractive,
Yeah. Well, that's because, like, Ellie. I mean, I'm telling you, Ellie. You know, I don't know if you've ever gone to a swimming pool with her, but I mean, she can survive in the water. It's not like she's just gonna sink to the bottom like a rock. 1 second, I'm getting a call. Just a second. Mm-hmm. Hello? Don't ever donate money to one of those associations for, like, police or firefighters, because then even after you stop donating, they're going to be calling you for years. It's been 7 years, they still call me. So this guy, he was in The Flash, the CW show The Flash, and then was in DC Legends of Tomorrow. He's actually like a good... He's not like a AAA, like an A-list actor. He's like a B-list actor. But But I mean, he's a good actor. So, and then again, this is one of those movies. It's like a romance drama, so it's like, oh, we've kind of seen stuff like this before, but it comes down to the acting and the writing, so the dialogue. So, anyway, anything else you want to say? Otherwise, I'm going to press play.
Well, Andrea Bang played in a sitcom called Kim's Convenience Store, I think.
Okay.
Which was she did a really good job in that. So I thought I saw her and I recognized her. So she's done some. That was a relatively good. It's okay. I mean, it was pretty good. So my wife and I like watching it. So I've seen her before in different things and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Belly Bella 12. Oh, sorry. Go on.
She's a Canadian actress.
Okay. I was just going to say Belly Bella 12 in the chat. Just letting you know if you have any comments you want to say about any of the trailers and stuff we're reviewing here, we're looking at here, reacting to. Let us know and we'll comment on your comments. But here we go. Moving on here.
Are you looking at me?
No.
I kind of have feelings for Blake.
No kidding. Here you are, having the best summer of your life, going after a boy you like.
I think I see lovebirds.
She's thinking about moving here.
It's too soon, right? Hi, Mom.
Dr. Wong squeezed you into his research team. This is for your future.
My parents want me in Toronto. I'm not normally very impulsive. Can we just stay in that moment?
Beverly, you lied to us.
I want to stay here with you, but I do want to be a doctor.
You don't have to act like this is anything more than summer fling. It's time
Man.
you ask yourself what you want to do.
I don't want the summer to end.
You have to make yourself known in this life. Not for anyone else, but for you.
Float. So, okay, yeah. So when it says in select theaters, again, I think that like I said, that's like for Hollywood showings and stuff. Otherwise, this is going to go on to digital demand on the same day. I just want to say a good thing that I think that this is pointing out here, and no insult to parents or older people. Other Mike here is an older guy. I totally respect the wisdom that older people give and stuff. But at some point, it's your life. You're an adult. You're making the decisions. You're on the ground. You see things that even if I tried to explain certain things to people, they're not going to get it as good as I got it being there and having seen it. Make the decision, man. Like, make the decision for yourself, There were people who told me when I married my wife, like, oh, she's a foreign lady. She just wants to come to the U.S. And I tried to tell them, like, no, like, actually, my wife does not even want to leave Italy. She wants to stay in America. Or she doesn't want to come to America. She wants to stay in Italy. And, she came to America anyway. And it's like, you've got to make the decision. Obviously, listen to the wisdom of your elders and the people who care about you because they tell you what they tell you because they care about you. But you got to make a decision for yourself here. So, anyway, what are your thoughts on the trailer?
Again, very typical romance movie. I like Andrea Bang as a actor in the I don't even know what the other guy's name is. I've seen him in other stuff too, like he's
Robbie Amell.
Robbie Amell, yeah. So they're both good actors and stuff like that. I don't know. I think this one is a little bit more predictable than the One Day, but it looks like it's going to be good. I mean, it's a good, like, heartfelt, Valentine's Day time movie for people who are, love's in the air and stuff like that. And, she's like fighting between, what she wants to do and who she wants to be with and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I didn't putting a little frustration there in the movie for people who are watching and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I will say that, and you point out a great point, as I kind of said before with One Day, is that it comes, again, it comes down to kind of the acting and the dialogue. And it bodes well that they have these two good actors, because I don't know her, but I do know him, and he's a solid actor. He hasn't been in anything huge. But I mean, like, if you watch the show, I've had my criticisms of the show Loki. But there's a scene early in the first season of that show where Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston, as their characters, but they sit down and they start talking to each other, and it's just them talking and nothing is really happening, and they're not revealing anything huge. It's just them bantering back and forth about how, is Loki a good guy or is he a bad guy? Is he going to lie? Is he going to tell the truth? That's really what their whole conversation is. And it's captivating. Why? Because Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston are great actors. So if you...
Right.
That's my point, is that you could put great actors in front of a camera in an empty room and have them just talk to each other for 2 hours or an hour and a half, and you might get a good movie out of that, depending on what the conversation is. So I think that, yeah, the actors being as good as they are bodes well for the movie. So it looks like it has some great potential to be a very good romantic, just a good little movie. Not Citizen Kane, but definitely something nice to watch. Let's check out what other people have to say here. By the way, just so you guys know, there is about a split-second delay. And no matter what we do or what kind of technology we use, there's always going to be about a split-second delay between other Mike and I. That's why sometimes he talks while I'm talking, and then I'm like, oh, sorry, no, go on. And then sometimes the same thing happens for him. It's not that we are rude to each other. We just don't hear each other as fast as you guys hear us. Anyway, okay, so I don't usually watch romantic movies, but this one looks good. Andrea Bang's Stay the Night was my absolute fave, and I'm here for her romance movies. This may become some cheesy rom movie with same old story, but I'll gladly eat it up. That's exactly it right there, really.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is going to be just some same old story, but I'm saying even if it is, that it's still like, hey, it's good acting, it's a nice story. Next movie would be about people learning to ride a bicycle when they reach 30. Plot twist: the dad who went to buy milk finally returns home so he can teach the eldest kid how to ride a bike. I like that.
Sarcasm.
Yeah. As someone who's terrified of water, but I know how to swim, kind of, I'm almost drowned 4 times. I kind of want to watch this film because this looks so cheesy. Well, there you go. Anyway, yeah. So go check it out on February 9th, just a little bit before Valentine's Day. But otherwise, guys, we've got the ad break. So we're going to go to intermission. We're going to come back and continue on with movies and series. So we will see you after these short messages. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord, where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.